I've made several videos of topics that I wanted to talk about and everything over like a period span of like 2 weeks. But for whatever reason I can't drop, and I just wanted to come on here today and just speak for the heart at this point. Not from what I feel like people should hear, not from what society tells me I should do, not from what I think that people would draw themselves towards. I'm just gonna be as raw as possible. And to be as raw as possible, I gotta start where I am now, for real. Like, I'm making all this and everything, but to be honest, y'all, I think I just realized in life that I caused my own pain. And with that being said, I'm gonna try to do this video. It's not gonna be too long, but I'm gonna try to do this video hopefully without crying, which I'm tearing up now. But to know me is to know my pain. And I realized that honestly, a lot of people don't even know that I experienced a lot of pain. But honestly, I used to blame people, others, my circumstances for everything. And don't get me wrong, that is exactly, I mean, some of that stuff plays a part, right? But I think I just realized that, in all honesty, I caused my own pain. I caused my own pain. And I think that a lot of people, or maybe a lot of people have, but for me, that was like the hardest thing to come to grips with. And I think honestly, I knew that because I feel like it's harder for me to forgive myself than it is for me to forgive others. I forgive people that I probably would never talk to again. I forgive people that I still talk to again. And at the end of the day, I still go home with myself and I look at myself and I blame me for allowing someone else to treat me certain ways, or allowing me, or for why I didn't get certain places, or for why I'm not seen a certain way, or for why people don't take me serious when I don't even take my own self serious, you know? So I had to come to y'all as a place of now. I feel like to start this off, and I don't want this to be so emotional, because it won't be. I promise y'all, it's gonna be so happy. It's gonna be so great. But I gotta be living my truth on like what I am currently going through, because I can't be happy-go-lucky or do this and show you me for real without showing you this part of me. And hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get myself together. But to be honest, I think everyone talks about pain and how we can move on and do things and just be like, F that nigga, F that career, you can get another one, try something else, do whatever. But no one talks about like, okay, like a failure, like you fail, or something just didn't work out, or someone did something to you and it's like, by the end of the day, you still got love for them. I think that's the hardest thing. Like, it's like the hardest thing, because in general, I think my heart is so big. And honestly, stuff really doesn't bother me too much. I feel like stuff doesn't bother me too much, but it also bothers me a lot. Because I'm in my head thinking too much about like, well, I let that one go, but I didn't let this one go. But that one hit home. But I realized I was just putting on a mask. It's not even that, nothing that I knew of. It's not that I didn't want to do things for people. It's not that I didn't want to be there for people. It's not that, all of that. But I put on a mask on who I felt like I needed to be in order for the world to go around. And that's what my mom, my sister, my friends, everyone. So I don't know. A place right now, I gotta know is pain. And this last year, I feel like I've known pain, the longest. Especially as I came to like sit with myself. For real, especially sit with myself inside of this apartment. I love my place. Oh my God, I wouldn't have it any other way, y'all. I promise you I wouldn't have it no other way. I would not trade it for nothing. I don't want to see no nigga on my fucking couch when I get home from work. I don't want no roommates. I don't want someone to stay here with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, briefly. You can stay briefly. Don't get me wrong. You can come in now. You can stay briefly. I'm never mad at someone staying with me. But, however, I love me. I love me. And I love having this whole place to myself. But sitting with yourself is one of the hardest things I feel like in the world that we all have to do. To come to grips and look at yourself woman to woman in the mirror is one of the hardest things you have to do, because sometimes it's like you had one plan for your life, but for whatever reason it alters. Sometimes it's just like you really didn't know how you got here. A lot of us have a story, like, especially for me, I don't know how I got here. I literally don't. Everyone who's known me since younger or whatever, I mean, I played sports, let's be honest, but it was not like we were going to the league, okay? It was not like he was going to the league. I wasn't terrible and I wasn't amazing. It wasn't like we were going to the league, okay? I knew what I was doing, that was it. But also, like, for me to be an entrepreneur, hair, all that, it's like, I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know. People, even to this day, sit on my channel, they be like, Key, like, do you remember here? They be like, how did you get here? What made you start doing hair? What made you start doing that? And I go back to that, the biggest pain I felt like that altered my life was me tearing my ACL. Like, and I tore it not once, but twice. But tearing that, I wouldn't have discovered a talent that now made room for me to have my car, to have this place, to have the opportunity to go places, to be in rooms and do things that I never would have thought of. So at the same time as right now, I'm sitting in this pain and knowing myself and trying to maneuver, I know, like, in the back of my mind, like, the pain I'm going through right now is going to get me to whatever it is in a year or so now that we see comes into fruition. And maybe, I don't know, a lot of people didn't see my journey of hair until now, where, Key, you're booked and busy. Key, you're really that busy, or you're really that booked till June, or this, that, third. Not saying that y'all not come from a good place, but it's like y'all didn't see the work that was put in, the money I had to give back, the styles I have ruined, you know what I'm saying, to get to the place like this hair. And maybe that's like now, I don't know, God is like, you need witnesses. Maybe God is like, they need to see that it's not that easy as everyone may have it cracked up to be, because we always praise celebrities, we praise mentors, we praise people that we look up to, but it's like, if you actually knew their whole journey, like, yeah, we want what they have now, but y'all don't even see that they've been probably working on that shit since they were our age, since they were 17, 15, 12, whatever. You don't know, like, what their thing is. And everyone, to know someone and to know me is to know that I wouldn't be nothing without the pain that I've went through. The pain that I'm currently sitting in that I don't even know how to get over. But it's more so that I will. And when I do, hopefully y'all can see it through the screen. I'll see it. My friends will see it. But because even sometimes to the place that I'm into right now, and where I'm at, even though I'm doing all this crying, I'm still in a better place right now than I was months ago. Like, people, you could say one thing to me and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dropping tears, okay? Now I'm actually putting to work. I'm trying. These past couple weeks I haven't did too well with, like, for real trying, because I really wanted to, like, just sit with myself and figure things out for myself, not look for answers, not look for questions, not be chatting, because why do I need to chat? Like, Chiding is my strength and my weakness, but at the same time, it's why I'm right here too. So in order for me to sit in front of y'all, I had to sit with myself and sit with my pain. So think of some of the pains and some of the hurts and some of the things that made you who you are now. I know sometimes it's hard to sit and understand like why I'm going through this now, but I heard someone say that literally when you sit and realize that where you are now is what you prayed for before, then you kind of be like, dang, bro, I don't have nothing else to say. Dang, we could just sit here because yes, we're gonna always want more. I think we're human, we're humane. We're never gonna be content with life. God didn't make us like that. So in order for us to move swiftly, we'll always want more every time we reach a new goal, every time we reach a new peak. But it's how you maneuver that pain. And sometimes you have to remind yourself of the pain in order to realize, hey, it's gonna be okay. You always got there. You always got through this. You always carried yourself over. You always overcame. And I had to remind myself that in this week and in this life, because I'm living this shit right now. I'm telling y'all this in real life time, bro. Okay? Hopefully by the time y'all see this, I am back better and busy. But if I am not, that's okay too. Because I love me. And I feel like maybe that this is why I'm doing this. Maybe I'm getting to know myself as you get to know me. Vice versa. Bye.